I just wanted to hop on here and chat a little bit about the 14-day writing challenge that I hosted just a little bit ago. And so I wanted to do a recap just to kind of talk about it a little bit. And so it's the 14-day writing challenge to finish your project. Finish your writing project in 14 days. Yes, it's a little bit of a mouthful, but yeah, so it went super good. I actually finished the first, the first episode of my project, Mistletoe. It's going to be releasing in October as a serial, so I'm super excited about that, and now I have to go over serial number 2, so that'll be fun, which I'm actually thinking I'll host another 14-day challenge after Labor Day while I'm working through this, because why not get more projects done, right? Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to also share a couple tips that I found to be helpful that you can use when you do a 14-day writing challenge. So one of those things are take out your planner and plan your schedule. Plan out your time and figure out where and what time you're going to write. Set some time aside here and there so that you can get words written. And you might also have this, you could count this as tip number 2. So this is a good one. Give up something like TV or video games, or wake up an hour earlier, go to bed a couple hours earlier so you can wake up a couple hours earlier. So give up something and replace it with writing time. That's also really something I found helpful. It's like my husband and I, we don't watch TV anymore. Like, we really haven't watched any TV lately. And it's been really nice and refreshing, actually, because during that time, we've just been chatting, or we've been reading or listening to audiobooks, and it's just so much more scope for the imagination. If I can borrow from Anne of Green Gables, so much scope for the imagination. Love it. So number 3, I would say sprinting. Sprinting is so helpful, whether you want to do that with friends, you can do it by yourself, set a timer for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, however long you want to do it. During the 2-week challenge, I did a few writing sprints, so that was really fun. And then I know that someone who also was doing the writing challenge with me, she joined in, and I'm super, super excited for you, Morgan Lee. I hope that you got tons done during the 14-day challenge and everything. I'm glad that you were able to join in, so congrats. And so she had done writing sprints every day as well. And another thing, 4, so this is tip number 4. Another thing that I found super helpful during my 14-day challenge was that I actually figured out my story's beats. And I did this beforehand. I took the 15 beats and I figured out it for the story and did from the opening image to the catalyst. And so I wrote that whole section and got that done. I had a lot of it written, but I ended up actually adding to it and taking things out and whatnot. So that was really helpful. Also, another thing, this could be tip number 5, is knowing kind of the general direction of your story. And this is something the 15 beats helps with too, but if you don't really like to do it that way, another way to do it is the snowflake method. And I feel like that's a really good way to get concise idea of your story in a short amount of time. Like, I love the snowflake method, and I love the story genius method, and I love the save the cat method. Why do they all begin with S's? I don't know. I struggle to mention the correct one sometimes. But anyways, yeah, I love all of them. But yeah, so those are my 5 tips for getting your story finished in 14 days, or your writing project finished in 14 days for a writing challenge. So be sure to check in again, because we're going to be doing another 14-day challenge like this after Labor Day. So be sure to check in, and I will be putting some writing sprints and everything. Thanks again, Morgan Lee, for joining in, and I hope that you got tons written. And I'm super pumped that we have more writing to do, and that we can get our stories out in the world, because our world needs our stories. So let's get on it. See you guys next time. Have a great Labor Day. Bye.